Drop that first trailer off.
And then we'll keep going.
I got 3/4 of a tank at the moment.
I still have 1200 miles left in this.
1200 miles left on that.
Yeah, the distance says 1248.
I thought you was going to Poland.
No, I'm on about the fuel distance.
Oh, I'll see. I was about the bloody load then. I was going to say, where the hell are you going with that?
Yeah, we've only got 140 left in the distance. Then, I believe it's Lublin, isn't it, where we're going?
Yeah. I think I'm dropping off at LKW, I think.
You don't have to worry, I'm not going to Russia. Anyway,
Yeah,
if you get...
LKW is where I'm dropping off. Thought it was.
The only way I could go 1,000 miles if I was going to Moscow or something.
From Poland to Wales is not far. Is over 1,000 miles.
Well, Russia's fairly big, so I don't know.
Right, Max.
Yes, Pete.
I'm just going to make myself a copper, and then can you help me guide through this?
Yeah, no problem.
I'll be just like 5 minutes, just going to copper, and then I'll be back.
No problem, mate.
We should be there by then anyway.
I'll get there. I'm on the g2a.com website.
Yeah.
So I'm just leaving it there because you know it off by heart. I've never done this before, so.
Yeah, give me 5 minutes. We're nearly at a destination, and give you a link to get it.
Right. Okay.
Keep slowing down that much, so I keep stopping.
Say again.
I slowed down that much that I stopped.
Yeah, no, I did say. I thought you was waiting for me or something to catch up. I wasn't that far behind you, I was going to say, but... Oh, it's a beautiful sky. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, sometimes I overdo the...
Has Victy been in it? I haven't seen Victy pop in the chat tonight, thinking about it.
I saw him at one point. When we were dealing with the servers earlier.
I must have missed him because I was busy doing the servers or whatever, but... Well, I thought there was something missing. Is there anybody awake still in the Twitch channel chat?
Only me, but I'm not in the chat.
If you're sleeping, wake up!
I'd be surprised I can stay up for a long time, mate.
I do, mate, I do. Because this condition I get very little sleep. It takes me ages to get to sleep, and I've gone 3 or 4 days without sleep.
Yeah, I actually find it a bit easier to sleep in the day for some reason.
I used to be like that when I was on nights for about 6 months, and for about 3 months afterwards I couldn't sleep at night. I had to sleep in the daytime. It drove me nuts.
I think we're coming into the Warsaw.
Well, what? I'm awake, because back to snoring.
Watch the speed camera, it'll get you.
I don't care. It can get me. It got me. For 550, yeah, for 550 euros, I wasn't slamming on and.
I think it's 6 o'clock in it when the lights go back. I think it's between midnight and 6 o'clock in the morning on What Play when these lights go yellow.
Yeah, I think so. It's 5:10 now, so... Have I got the player on garage here? I don't think I have. Yeah, I must have.
About to say if you wanted to go to it then.
I mine's outside the city.
You're going to St. Dublin.
Yeah, it's a different city. I thought we was in. We're not.
Well, I was just going a different way. I think we'll meet up on the outside. I'm gonna buzz by this bloody Mercedes dealer. I'm gonna troll them all in my daff. Well,
I was almost a crash end because we were on flashing amber when I went through them, but there then I wasn't expecting to see you then.
I decided to take that turn off.
I went that way so I could find the whatchamacallit, the recruitment agency, as well as the DAF dealer, or the truck dealer. Glad to see there's at least 3 or 4 of you awake in the chat. The chat seems awful dead tonight. I don't know what it is. Normally it's not as quiet on a Monday. Not normally anyway. I feel like I'm being punished now for not streaming yesterday.
No, I wouldn't feel like that. Just how it happens. Yeah.
Normally on a Monday, especially on a Monday, normally the chat is constantly going nearly all night. What about wood crash? I haven't crashed, Drunzy.
I don't think I've seen anyone in a while.
No, neither have I. Apart from you.
This is what happens when everyone goes back to the normal server. This is what Europe 1 was like at 4 o'clock in the morning, I think.
I don't know. I have played it at 4 o'clock in the morning, but when I can't sleep.
I've done that as well. Usually during the weekends. I did an all-nighter on it once.
We're going to, I think it's Praha in Poland, Bounty Hunter. Is it Praha we're going?
No, lovely.
Lublin we're going. Lublin, yeah, Lublin we're going. We're going to lovely Lublin.
Every time I hear of Lublin, it reminds me of London.
Oh, itchy leg. Ow, ow. Oh.
Big parking bay.
Yeah, it is actually. It's quite a big one. The cheapest price you can get ETS2 full version from Techno and is from a website called g2a.com.
You could have got like free off me when I had that key what I gave to Victor.
I might still have one left, I'm not sure, I don't know.
I just had one on Humble Bundle, I think it was. I bought it again when they were doing like exclusive DLC for it or something. I kind of want to get all the DLC for this.
I've got all the DLCs for this. Everything that comes out for this, I have.
Yeah, I know. I'd rather purchase it all anyway. If you get given it for free, it's kind of not really supporting them, really, is it?
No, I've still bought copies of it. I've bought at least 6 or 7 copies and given them away. So, in competitions on the forums and that. So,
Yeah, and you do help them, but what about if someone were to just like, get them for free normally? It wouldn't make any sense.
No. If you hang on Techno until I get to our destination, I will get you a link for it at the cheapest price. What country are you in? He's showing on there is £14.99. So whether he's, I think he's from the. It looks like he's from the UK. But he was on there the other day on Saturday. I think he was on there for about £3 something. And that was the gold version, not the standard version.
I actually have a spare copy of Fallout 3, but I don't think anyone wants that.
Spare copy of what?
Fallout 3.
Ah, Fallout 3. Never played it. Or have I? I don't know. I might have done. I think I might have played it. I had it on the Xbox 360, I think. I bought it cheap from a boot fair for about £2 something, and I never played it because I didn't ever have a chance to get around to playing it. And then when I had my son give me the Xbox One, and I sold the Xbox 360. I didn't see the point in keeping it. I would never use it. So
Well, the next Fallout comes out soon, as you know. So
yeah, I know it's coming. I know it's due out soon. Yeah, the cheapest it was on there for on Saturday. I think it was either just under or just over £4, and that was the gold version of ETS2. Bloody, that sounds bright.
we got a slow guy up ahead. I think it's someone doing the speed limit.
He's indicating to turn right. He was when I looked at him, but he's stopped indicating now. I think he indicated for you to overtake him, but obviously the bends come up then, so it's either that or he indicated to take us next right. Yeah, we're just coming into Lublin now, guys, so give me a couple of minutes and I'll get the links for you.
Lights are about to come back on. Hopefully we can get to that other light before it changes. I end up going for a red light.
You dropping off in car 4 here, or?
I'm going to that post pet place.
Because I can go into LKW. Ah, post speed you're going.
Yeah.
What's the best one to go for, Max? Is it a Steam gift or digital key?
I'll tell you now, mate, the cheapest. I'll tell you now. It works out the same. The key, it works out the same as a Steam gift, but what you have to do with the Steam gift is on G2A, you have to log in on a internet browser onto Steam in your account.
Yeah.
Then you open a new browser then, and when you purchase it with the Steam gift, it gives you a link rather than a key.
Right.
And when you click on that, it logs you into Steam in your account, because obviously you've got your account already open in a different page, and it comes up with a page and say you received a gift from so and so. You just accept the gift and it adds it to your library.
Right.
But I'll have a look now, mate, because there is a couple of different versions of it. All the same, well, not the same price, but
You continuing into the zone.
these little trailers have got a mind of their own.
You're continuing again. I might change truck again.
Yeah, I might do another small one, I don't know yet. See what time it is.
It's 11 o'clock.
Like a glove. Just drop that off. Let's move away from here a minute and I'll get the links in for you guys. leave it up there for a minute. Right, let's have a look. Let's drag this over onto my main screen so I can see a lot clearer. Right, Euro Truck Simulator 2 is that one, which is the cheapest is, let's have a look, £3.55. Right, Techno Ant, if you look on G2A, find Euro Truck Simulator 2 CD Key Global, which is this one. Where it says in Buy It Now $5.59, if you scroll down, there was 19 other marketplace sellers that are selling the exact same thing for less price. There's one there for £3.55. You click on the little icon thing next to that, which is a little shopping cart. It'll update your cart, and then you go to. I'm going to remove that because there's two in there rather than one. I only wanted one, not two. Of course, I've already clicked on it. So you scroll down. It's £3.55 is the cheapest one there, which is the digital key as well. When you go to the checkout, then you've got. It says £3.55, and you've got G2A Shield. Oh, I always pay for the Shield. It's only 73 pence. If you have any problems with any keys or anything, you buy on the site. You lost a stream, right? Let's type it in there. Right. The link I put in the Twitch chat is for the gold edition of ETS2. That's a Steam CD key. Click on that link, but instead of clicking on buy it well for £6 odd, because that's the one it shows you on there, is £6 odd. It's not that one. If you scroll down the page, it says on there available from 19 marketplace sellers. The cheapest one is a Canadian guy, which is selling it for £3.55. Plus then you're going to pay, on top of that then you're going to pay the 73 pence for the G2A Shield, which I recommend buying. Because if you have any problems with any keys or anything on G2A, they will sort any problems out, and if need be they will refund you the original price of the game if they can't get it sorted. So you're looking at just over £4 for that. Pete wants the Going East, Pete, isn't it?
Yeah.
Scandinavia Going East is £2.58. It's the cheapest. Are you in the stream, Pete, or are you just staying in there?
I'm in here at the moment.
Right, there's a link in the TeamSpeak for there for Going East. You're looking at spending a Steam gift, or you can pay the two. There's two there. The easiest one for you, because you never used it before, is going to be if you on that page now.
Yeah.
If you scroll down a bit, below the picture, it says underneath that is available from 9 marketplace sellers.
Yeah.
The second one has got a feedback of 6,043.
Yeah.
So you click on the says which the second one down is a digital key. Yeah.
Yeah.
Click on the little icon for the little shopping cart.
Yeah.
So you'll say updating card, obviously now, right? Because
Yeah,
the page in. Let's going east.
Then it says like the G2A Shield 73 pence.
Yeah. So that puts it up to, hang on, I was going to remove that. It puts it up to £3.31. But where below that, it says discount code.
Yeah.
Put S42 in there.
S24, yeah.
And press apply. You won't knock a lot off it, but you'll knock a couple of pence off it. It's not a lot. It works out about 20. I think it's about 20 pence or something like that. But it puts it up to £3.23 now.
But
That's the cheapest. That's the cheapest you can get.
£3.31.
£3.23 according to mine.
Select your location.
Outside of European Union, that's what I always put. So you pay 0 VAT, you pay VAT on top of that, so you know, so. What edition do you need? It's what edition you can afford. What I'd recommend is buying the gold edition. Which is a couple of pence more than the normal edition. And if you go to that link that I give you, if you scroll down, so it says available from 90 marketplace sellers. The next one below that is selling it for £3.55, which is half the price of what it's stated on there, which is the price that's on there at the moment is £5.59. But if you scroll down, you get it for half that. That's not for you people, I mean, that's for Techno Ant on the thing. Right, have you got that now? Have you put it outside EU? 0 VAT? Pete?
What's that, sorry?
Have we set it to outside of European Union?
Yeah.
Right, so it should say now £3.23. Pete?
Yeah.
Does it say £3.23 in a total?
No. I'm just trying to get back because I'm trying to click the shopping trolley at the top and hit secure. I've done that. Outside of Union, 0% VAT.
Yep.
It says total of £3.31.
How are you 7 pence dearer than me then? Have you put that actual code in then?
What was that code again, sorry?
S42.
S42.
Click apply.
Aye. £3.23.
There you are. That's the cheapest you're going to get that anyway. On Steam it's about £7.99, I think it is.
Right, can you just pay by card?
Have you got PayPal? Have you got PayPal? Have you got PayPal?
No.
You got a card though, have you? Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a debit card. Yeah.
Yeah, you can pay by card. Yeah, just click. Right, go back a minute. Right, you click on the. I have underneath apply, where it says apply for the discount code. Check the box. I have read and accept the terms and conditions. I can play with EU. Check that. Put your email in the box below it.
Yep.
And then click on go to payment.
Yep.
The next page will open up then.
Got pay now with G2A Pay.
Yeah, PayPal,
Skrill,
credit card, debit card is the third one down from that G2A Pay box.
Yeah, type in details in there.
And let's type your details in there, your name, address, city and everything, and postcode. And the card type. And then he'll ask you for your card and everything in. Yes, you can pay by PayPal, yep. It's normally about an extra 40 pence paying by PayPal, so you're still looking at just over £4 for the game, but that's still saving you at least 10 on the Steam price. There's no such thing as finishing Farming Simulator Bounty Hunter. It's an endless game, Farming Simulator. You can keep going and going and going. You can get over the achievements, but you can't actually complete the game. Better move my truck if I have been kicked. I've been kicked. Exit that in a minute. You got to know what now, Pete?
Yep. I'm last bit.
Yeah, when you finish that, then it normally comes up with a box with a countdown timer on it. When it gets the codes from the seller, once the code comes through, you'll give up with a box saying I am not a robot, or one of those capture codes. Put that in. Once you get through that bit, you give you the code. Just put it in straight into Steam, and you'll download it within a couple of seconds. The price is on there. I tell you what, they're so cheap. None. Are you still there, Peck Boy? Peck Boy. Not all of the add-ons Techno Anti gives you. I can't remember what it's. I think it's some pack of skins or something like that. It doesn't include the DLCs as far as I know. You can buy versions with the Going East and everything included, but they're obviously slightly more expensive. I don't know where Peck Boy is. Yes, as far as yes, there is some versions so at no ant that have the Going East included as one package, but that version, the gold version, it might contain. I don't know. I can't remember. But the base gate, that's the base game, and I think it's a couple of DLC paint jobs. I think it is. But obviously, if you want to play the multiplayer, you're going to need a Steam version of the game because it's only available on Steam. You can buy it directly from the SCS website as well. The Windows version of the game, which works on Steam as well as Windows, so which isn't too bad, but I don't know how much is on there now. Player on garages there.
Images with Slosh.
Say again, Pete.
It says select all images with Slosh. I've got to look for the pictures. What I.
Select all images of a slosh.
Aye.
Never heard of that.
Aye. Select all images with pasta or noodles.
What does it say?
Right. No, see when you say you're not a robot and that,
Yeah.
and then you click that and it comes up with a picture telling you, like, a load of pictures, and it gives you a question saying that select all foods and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And you got to tick the boxes. Or it said pick all the sushi.
Sushi.
Sushi food. Aye.
It's
Sushi
fish.
foods.
Sushi is fish. Is raw
I'm going
sushi.
into-
Sushi is raw fish.
Right. That's me. Got it on Steam now. Downloading.
Told it. Cheap as chips. They do Xbox games and everything on there, and PS4 games on there as well. On our D2A website. You're welcome, Techno, and you're welcome. Hopefully now you'll enjoy many hours of trucking. You can even join us on the multiplayer if you like, on the streams. I stream this most days. Tomorrow I'm doing DayZ for a couple of hours at least, and I might go on to a multiplayer this and afterwards for an hour or so. I don't know yet. See how the stream goes with DayZ first. Okay, bounty hunter, no problem. Planted so many trees and farms, it's going to take you ages to cut them down. It's a shame you're not in the same time zone as me, bounty hunter. I played Farm Simulator not day before yesterday, a couple of days ago for an hour or two. I didn't play it all yesterday because I was catching up on my TV shows that I've missed, because I've been streaming 7 days a week for the last 4 or 5 weeks. So I decided to have a day off yesterday, as you know. My pet boy just jumped inside me.
I'm ready to swap servers.
I did try telling you, but I called you about half a dozen times to tell you I was back in building the EU1. Couldn't get hold of her. I assumed you'd gone to make yourself a drink or toilet or something. We're in a Volvo now.
Let's just say I got sidetracked earlier, that's all. I went for the old Volvo, not the new one.
I like that one. I use that one a lot in a single player when I was started recording videos and but I only used the 4x2 instead of the midlift. Well, the midlift wasn't in then, but the short seems to have shortened the axle on that now, because it seems roughly about the same size as this one now.
But that's working now.
I assume we should go to the borders and meet him then.
Yeah. Well, see what jobs we can get first, and
I can always jump to Lubin.
Well, if you want to do that.
That'd be easier.
Let's just see what we've got though, still.
I wouldn't mind going up to Gothenburg. That'd be the last run then. Obviously depending what
Yeah,
everybody else has got.
Pete ain't got the Scandinavia one, has he?
He has. He got Scandinavia. Yeah, he got Scandinavia.
Yeah.
He's got all the DLCs, well, all the map DLCs anyway.
Got 3 going to Lublin, which is stupid. Bratislava, Metz, Milano, Hirtshals. Hirtshals is the only one going up north.
Wait. Distance I got Dijon, Cambridge, Rotterdam, Aelberg, Amsterdam, Innsbruck, Gothenburg, Uppsala, Gdansk, Olsztyn, Krakow and Lodz.
Well, if I were to go through them all, it's Cardiff, Aberdeen, Southampton, Geneva, Magdeburg, Bratislava, Metz, Milano, Hirtshals, Lublin, and Warsaw. Did you get all done?
Well, if Pete can jump to Lublin, we can see what he got as well then.
If you want to go up north though, Hirtshals is the best.
Where's that? I can't remember.
Top of Denmark. We were there earlier, don't you remember?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I was saying at Aelberg. Yeah, Aelberg is right next to it.
Yeah, I know.
So I can do the Aelberg one, you do the Hirtshals one, and I'll be famous. That's another 1400 kilometres, that's not a problem.
Well, let's just see what Pete's got then.
Yeah.
We load them back in now. Multiplayer.
How far away is my load from where I am? 2 kilometres. I'll go grab my load and I'll see around the corner.
Well, if you want me to grab it, I'll grab it then.
Yeah, might as well grab it, and so don't want to get much closer than that, are we?
Here he is.
I'll be back in a sec. I'm going to go up the road around the corner, see LKW where I dropped off. Where my trailer is.
Where's are you going again?
North part of Denmark.
I'm about to take one of my old favourite trailers. Again. Probably guess what it is.
I got Bergen. That's Norway.
Well, that should work. You just go up there afterwards.
I've got Ersberg.
Where?
Ersberg in Denmark.
I said Esbjerg or Bergen should work.
Esbjerg is closer, isn't it?
From Bergen, you can get a ferry straight from Hirtshals.
Yeah, that's true, isn't it?
I'll take that one.
I'm back with this old classical favourite trailer of mine.
Bye, Technoant. Hope you enjoy your game. Okay, Bounty Hunter, what are you having? A cooked breakfast. Sounds like a plan. 1,338 kilometres. It's put up to about 5,000 kilometres tonight then. Just pulling back into the player own garage. I'm going to top my few tanks up as well now.
You can see what trailer I've got.
Oh, the Euro goodies.
I say it's one of my classical favourites because of it being used in... well, we're used in references in some things I've seen. References to this game.
I might as well stop up here now and refuel and we can get going then.
Who's first? What load did
I
Pete
think
take?
I'm not sure, mate, to be honest. I haven't got a clue.
What load did you take, Pete?
I didn't get the not the Ellsberg. I had to go for the
Bergen.
Bergen.
Line first, aren't I? But
Yeah, yours is first if you're going to Albok.
which way is your low taking you, Pete? Is it taking you up through?
It's taking me up through Warclaw and then Lausanne.
Past Berlin, Hamburg, Kiel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, you can lead then.
Yeah, I think we're all going the same way.
Peck back and go second. I'll bring up the rear.
The sounds didn't change much between them. Between the Volvos.
No. I think they use the same sound for both trucks, I think. Okay, Max, see you later. I'll only be on an hour. It's alright, it's okay, Bounty Hunt, there's no problem. I'll see you tomorrow. Daisy tomorrow. You're one of your
I'll
favourite.
always be here.
Yes, one of Bounty Hunter loves the Daisy game. I don't know why he likes watching me playing that. I don't know why, but I don't think he owns the game, but I think he just likes watching it. But he keeps asking me when I'm streaming it. I gotta start playing it to try and get better at it because it's too amazing. I've never found the military base. Yeah. So.
You might want to wait up, Pete.
Yeah, no problem.
Personally, I could just go through this and not do anything. That you with the beacons on, Max?
Yeah, I got a wide load now, so just time I use them is when I need to, like I'm carrying a heavy load or wide load or whatever. Like some people, I keep them on all the time.
I actually rarely use them.
It's very well, I only use them when I got these trailers on.
I've had all around 0% trailers so far.
I've had damage to the to both trailers, I think. I cancelled one, didn't I, after doing 3/4 of the run, but that was
Yeah,
82%
because-
damage when I picked it up. The first one then was damaged when another player pulled out in front of me, and I was coming down past a junction, and he pulled straight out in front of me. And I hit him doing like 70 miles an hour. 50 miles an hour, I should say. 70 kilometers an hour, 70 kilometers an hour. You know, it slammed on. I couldn't stop in time.
Must admit, I don't like the purple bit on this wheel.
On the wheel, on the steering wheel.
Yeah, on the Volvo wheel. Has a bit of purple on it.
Should have changed the interior.
Oh crap. I just overdid it again there. I said I went for this interior because it had a GPS, I think, and the others didn't. I suppose it's worth the little bit of purple.
I've perfect out the purple, just change it up and put the on-screen one on. I should have put up with the purple and have the on-screen one on myself, but each their own, isn't it, really?
That's what I'm doing, I'm putting it with the purple. That's the realism, I don't want to break the realism. Now we're back to those town speed limits again.
Yeah. I was enjoying EU2, but it was getting a bit boring. There wasn't many players on it.
Yeah, well that's what happens. Everyone goes to 1 because they like the number 1, I guess.
It's the busiest one, isn't it?
Yep.
I'll go on EU2 if I have to, but like earlier, because when EU1 went down, we switched over to EU2 to keep going, but considering it's a privately run mod and everything, and I know they work on donations and that. Servers are very rarely down. They're down for maintenance or for upgrades and stuff like that, but actual crashing, they're very rarely down.
It's still better than TDO, huh? You'd expect those servers to be up all the time.
I used to play a lot of Call of Duty on the Xbox 360, and some of those servers are down a lot more than this is. I haven't even completed. My son got me Advanced Warfare now for the Xbox One. Actually, I haven't even played it yet. He almost clipped you in, the guy going past.
He wanted to share some Euro goodies.
He was very, very close to you.
He was just doing a friendly Euro goodie knock.
Just giving you a kiss, that's what he was doing. So this stream's going to be, by the time we get to bed now, it's going to be 6 hours. I've been streaming that for 10 minutes short of 5 hours now. I was going to stream for about 3 hours tonight. I say that every night though. Cabbage can't wait to get online on Thursday. He's itching to get online.
I'm sure it'll be good when he comes back.
Say again, Pepboy.
Then it'll be, I'm sure it'll be good when he gets back.
Oh yes. The only problem is then we'll have my daughter in the background swearing. She swears like a Navi sometimes.
Like I said, I'll still join you in this.
You're welcome anytime, Peck Boy, you know that. Anytime.
I'll try to be
I haven't
in
replaced.
everyone.
I'm not going to replace you with garbage. I'm not going to replace garbage with you. The more the merrier. Sometimes I like to go on my own, but I do that on single player, so...
Yeah, that's what it's for.
I almost started out on single player tonight, then I thought no, because you normally on about 6:30, 7:15. I thought we'd get a bit of another run in early or something, and then of course I had everything minimised on the other monitor, and I thought everything was up, and I was driving around and not realising, and I did say in the stream that I got back down to the garage because Peck Boy about to be we'll be due on in a minute. As I was pulling in, he was driving past. Also, I looked at the stream. Well, looked at the stream and seen what you put in the chat then.
Well, originally when I first came on, I was gonna find you, but I decided to wait at the port to see if you realised I was there then. But then once you said you were going to start, I decided to go back to the garage. I was wondering why you weren't responding at first.
I'd never ignore anybody. Unintentionally, yes. Like somebody asked me a question and stuff. If I don't see it in the stream, in the chat, then obviously I can't respond because obviously I haven't seen it. But if I see it and actually read it, I will answer any question, meet up with anybody, and $24,000 kilometers I've done in this truck so far.
I've done 113 miles. I've only just started using this.
I haven't got any of the old shape, the old FH16. I bought 15 of these new Mercs. I got 16 of them in total now.
Well, this was the truck I was using in the early days of ETS when I first started.
And I was.
Came out.
And I was using it. Started out using the man truck as well. I quite like the ME, and so I used to drive them in real life. That was my favourite truck until I got into it. Did one of the new FHs. Well, my truck is off for service, and I borrowed one of the other drivers' brand new FHs. We had his day off, so I was due for a new truck. And it's just a couple of months before I was due to, before I finished because of my neck and her.
Yeah,
the boss. Go on, carry on.
I was going to say that I ain't driven these since they were called Valiant.
Yeah. And so the boss said to me, what truck do you want to replace when you could... Mine was, I think it was 4 years old. The man truck I had. That's what I'll have to let you know, because I was in two minds whether to have a Volvo or a Scania. And I drove a Volvo, and I said I'll have the Volvo. So I had a brand new truck for about 2 months before I had to finish. I was gutted in 20 years of driving trucks. I only had one brand new one. I was 2 months before I had to finish driving it. I wasn't happy. I used to spend hours cleaning my truck. First parked up, you should go to some places and there'd be a queue of trucks. So you could sit there for 2 or 3 hours waiting to load or unload. So I spend the time cleaning. Some drivers spend the time just reading papers or listening to radio or whatever. I used to clean the truck interior, and that's just spotless inside. I used to spend about 20 quid a month on cleaning products. I had a TV and everything in the car, so obviously if I didn't know the cleaning, then I still like I'd watch a video or something, or DVD or something. But obviously when I finished and I sold everything to the driver that had it after me. And within 2 months of him having it, he bumped it.
We've got a train crossing coming up.
What's Jock doing then, Pete?
I'm not sure.
No, probably sleeping.
He's just come down, but I don't know what he's doing. I think he's on PS4.
I barely even touch my PS4.
I've used my Xbox One. I played one game on it in a week, and that was about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours of Farm Simulator 15. I turned it on. I was on it yesterday because I've got one of the Android TV box things, the Xbox Media Center on it, and there's an app on it called Showbox, so I was watching TV shows on it.
Like I said, I really, you can probably tell that I use Xbox One more than PS4. I do have both, but I barely use PS4. That's the problem.
You prefer the PS4?
No, I prefer the Xbox One. You know, Forza and that sort of thing.
Yeah. I've never played a game on the PS4, so I couldn't tell you. I've played on the PlayStation 3. Never owned one. My best mate's son used to have one. Then all his mates were on Xbox 360 at the time, so he sold his PS3 and bought an Xbox 360. And then he nagged his father. Then for Christmas, was it last year? Yeah, last year I think it was. He wanted a PS4. His father went out and bought him one for his big present. Bought him about 10 games with it, extra controller and all that sort of stuff. And then a month after, he wanted to swap it for an Xbox One, and he didn't like it. He preferred the Xbox One. So all his mates were on the Xbox One. So his father put it on Facebook then, he swapped it for a brand new Xbox One with about 10 games.
You could say I'm a collector of consoles because I do have them all. Like all the last gen ones and then these ones that are now available.
I've got an old 360 here, which was my eldest son's. He used to have when he was living here. I still got that on top of the cupboard there, but the CD-ROM's not too clever on it. Easy enough to replace.
That was the problem with Xbox, is the drives could stop working randomly.
Yeah. You can buy a new drive on eBay for about 10 quid for it. Easy enough to recode, put the BIOS and everything off the drive onto a new one. Easy enough. Or you can just change the motherboards. What a lot of people do, change the motherboards out depending which drive it is. The bank drive is easy. Not the bank drive. The bank drive is soldered. If you're okay with soldering, you can do it. But there's a couple of the Hitachi ones. You could just change the motherboards out of them. So I just try and get the Hitachi ones, because you take the drive out, dismantle the drive, take the motherboard out, put it into a replacement, and it works straight away. No problems. I keep saying I'm going to fix it, but I don't see the point, because 360 now is dying now.
Yeah,
Same as the PS3. You know, all the new games are going to come out on the newer consoles now, and same as the original Xbox when the 360 came out. It's just slowly died over a couple of years. Less and less game developers then would develop games for it, and
I know the Bethesda say the making Fallout 4 current gen only because of the memory advantages.
yeah. My son loves his Xbox 360. I wasn't going to debt last year to get him an Xbox One. You know, for one of these catalogues, you know, pay a couple of pound a week sort of job, like, to get him one. He said he didn't want one, because none of his friends had got one. He wanted to stay on the 360, so he stayed on the 360. You had a load of new games, what? Second-hand games.
It's a lot cheaper if you stay on the last gen though.
Oh yes, you can go into Cash Generator, you can buy like GTA 5 in Cash Generator, it's £4 to buy it. If you go in and buy the Xbox One version, it's about 15 quid.
Maybe because these standard retail game shops now, the bloody price difference on the consoles is a lot.
Yeah. I know there was. I get email off eBay for daily deals, and there was a seller on there selling a brand new Xbox One on there for 150 quid. With one control and all the leads and everything. His X-Display models or something. He had about 250 of them. He solved a lot in about half an hour, 40 minutes. Because you get a lot of good stuff from eBay. Like what we had, his son's got an Android phone, and he plays a lot of games on it. He got a cheap tablet as well. It's nothing special, but he got a cheap tablet as well. And so obviously when he gets basic one, like 4 or 8 gig versions, which are the cheaper ones rather than the 1632 gig ones, it's cheaper to buy the lower spec, the lower memory tablets, and then buy a memory card off eBay. We bought a 64GB memory card off eBay for £3. And it wasn't a cheap make, it was a SanDisk one, you know, a good spec one. The same, well, a 16GB in Tesco's was about £20, £25. Can't go wrong for £3 that one. It was £3.99, I think it was, plus £2 postage or something. Registered, you know, first class registered, like. That was one of his little stocking fillers last year to go, you know, put on the tablet and that. He doesn't ask for much, in all fairness to him. Like, he's 50, he doesn't ask for much.
Or some might say I ask for quite a bit.
You ask him what he wants, he give you a list, but he'd be like 10 items, and mostly be games. One of the presents he wanted last year was a plug-and-play charge kit for his Xbox. He's
I've calmed down quite a bit with the things I try and get now. Just going over the limit kind of causes problems.
When I was working, and I was earning quite a bit of money, because I was working 7 days a week. If I wasn't on the trucks, I was driving taxis or delivering pizzas, Chinese takeaways, Indian takeaways, driving coaches, whatever I could do to earn a bit extra money. No, he had quite a bit then, but even then he would, you know, he wasn't over the top, like. Obviously now money's a lot tighter now, but I've been lucky with my kids, you know, they've all got their heads screwed on. Like, well, my youngest daughter, she's 24. She's already a qualified hairdresser. She's passed her driving test, and she's now trained to be a learning support officer in a school. She's the mother of my granddaughter. And my son, anyway, he works full time, and he's got a pretty good job, earns pretty good pay, like, and he keeps buying me things to keep me occupied, like the PC, the Xbox, that sort of thing, like in games, and it's good as gold. Because he's got a 2-year-old son now, and he's got another one due in August. He's 27 in July. My kid's ages are 15, and he goes 24, 25, 26 and 27.
Well, I believe at the moment I'm the youngest of my family at 20.
I'm the youngest in mine.
Well,
other siblings. My brother's 18 months older than me. He lives up in Hull. That sort of area. He was living in Bridlington, but then he's moved out down somewhere just outside Hull, I think he said he's living now.
Yeah.
He works with special needs children up there. And his partner works with the elderly, you know, in a nursing home. She's a care assistant in a nursing home full time. You're quiet, Pete.
He's just listening to the background.
Yeah. How old are you, Pete?
30.
30. How old's Jock?
30.
And you're his stepdad? That must be confusing. I like Jock. He's fun. He's a funny guy. He doesn't mean to be funny half the time, but he's hilarious sometimes. Some of the things he comes out with.
I thought we were going to go and do it now.
left side, guys.
Oh god.
Oh, what the hell? Pete!
I wasn't paying attention there, sorry.
Jesus, I almost crashed into the side of bloody Peck Boy then when he slammed on.
Yeah, I was there when the GPS was going off. I don't think that guy behind liked
No,
it.
he wasn't happy, no. Jesus Christ, my heart's going through my mouth. Me, Peter, babbling on, I'm still paying more attention, and he's all he's doing is listening. You're comical, Pete, I tell you. You're comical. Bushy went funny with us early, didn't he? I still can't figure out what happened to him.
Might have had a random change of mind.
I don't know if you can go through these tolls.
Yeah, these ones are manual ones. There's no auto pass on it. Mr. Frozen, sir, young man, sir. How are you, young man, sir? I thought you'd be on a rampage by now, going around killing everything and moves in GTA. So
Last I saw he was naming a car or something. That's what he's like, I take it.
Oh, he's comical as Frozen. I'm glad in a way that he won something because he's had such a crap start. He's only 16 or 17. He's been through a lot, so I know it's not much having a free game, but I've had what he's been through, and
I'm just glad I could contribute towards it, that's all.
yes, I know you've been playing GTA 5. I've seen you. You're playing it when I come on. I'm not too bad today. Better than I was when I was talking to you yesterday, mate, put it that way. A lot better than I was when I was talking to you last night.
In GTA, with the story, I'm kind of at the same point as you. I'm just now fancy because I've already kind of finished it on the Xbox 360. Long time ago, 100%.
Yeah, I completed it on the Xbox 360. I haven't completed it on the Xbox One. I've hardly played it on the Xbox One. I only had it for a couple of weeks, and then Cabbage picked up an Xbox, and he didn't have any games, so I lent him nearly all my games I had on disc, which was, don't get me wrong, it's not a great deal I've got, but I think it's about 4 or 5. I had a couple of games when I had the console as well that came with it, like Titanfall and everything, which you can use for account sharing. He's got my profile on his Xbox, which means he can play my game. But he has to start up in my profile, then start the game up, then switch over to his profile, and so we can carry on playing it in his name. What we haven't tried is both of us playing the same game at the same time.
I don't think that would work.
I don't know. I don't think it would either, but
it'd be like it was on Steam, where it's you try and play another game while someone else is on the same account is trying to play a game. It'll just say you are currently playing a game on a different account and you cannot launch this game.
yeah. Nightbot is very particular about who his friends are, Firestorm. Very, very particular. You got big boobies and nice long shapely legs. He'll be your friend then.
Yeah, well, I'm not really friends with Nightbot.
Moobot hates me. Every time I go into a channel and they're using Moobot, it always times me. Even if I haven't done anything wrong, I'll say hi and he'll say, what's the language or something like that.